Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs, and welcome back to Deconstruction Simulator, where this light is looking great, man. It's the end of the day. I just wanted to show you something. On the right-hand side of the screen, it says 3 unsafely stored. That's probably going to be the bricks. Oh well, we'll see if we get a... Do we get a minus 7 for that? Okay. So what are we supposed to do with unwanted bricks? Are we supposed to just store them in our truck till... Well, there we go. That's my own fault, eh? Oh, thankfully we made 901 anyway, so we made a load of money. 3,400, and we're going to get a bosh ton of money from this one. Right, it's time to pick up some boxes and start getting rid of everything from this house. This is going to be a satisfying episode. I enjoy these when we take down a house in an episode. I'm hoping it's an episode. We'll see. It never, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Let's go. Here we go, and smash that in, bosh. And let's have a look in here and see what we can get from here. Ooh, there's a camera. 22, we've never seen one of them before. Lovely stuff. Oh, hey, oh, no, we don't want that. Let's take that out there, bosh, and bosh. Done, sweet, and that's ready to be put away. Put this fan in, and there we go, there's another box done. Sweet, taking all these items, these are going to be worth a fortune, man. A fortune. I'm going to make. I can tell I'm going to make a load of money off this house. I really can. It's all good. Nothing in the oven. Great. Anything in there? No. Anything in the drawers? Nope. The light. Let's put the lights on, like we've been told to do. Let's go. Where's it? Where's more lights? Let's go while we're doing this part of the game anyway. Sweet. Well, we're deconstructing. I think it's best to have the lights on. Sweet. Nice. Anything in there? Anything there? Yes, some kitchen knives. Lovely. We'll take that. No, we won't do that. We'll put this here so we can actually get by. There we go. And, oh, look. No, wrong one. Right click. Damn it. Okay, can't see anything in there. Okay. There we go. And put that in. Lovely. Like that. Some herbs. Herbs and spices. I can't tell if that's a police car in the game or in real life. If it is in real life, my apologies. It just adds to the substance of the game. Let's go. Okay, cool. There's less objects than I thought. I thought there was going to be loads of objects. Let's turn this light on. Nice, and stick the towels in there. We'll have them towels. We'll be able to sell them on. They look clean enough. There we go. 34. Nice. Next one. There's loads of items in the other room as well. So maybe we bought a few too many boxes, but you know what? We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Let's start in this room because there's loads in here. There we go. Nice. Excellent stuff. And drawers, anything in here? I feel like you do get, maybe it's just the cupboards you get stuff in, actually. Okay, no, nothing in there. Let's go. That there, sweet. This plant, nice, in this picture. Even nicer. And there's some pictures over here. We'll stick them in. Let's take it in here, actually. There's a mug here. We'll throw the mug in. There we go. There's another one done. And it looks like we're going to get a half full box, which is fine. Absolutely fine. Don't mind that at all. We can keep it with us, keep it nearby, so that we can get stuff as we start dismantling this property. Sweet. Anything in here? Oh, loads in here. Loads in here. And this bookcase as well. Okay, looks like I'm going to have another load full to take. But that's cool. More stuff is more stuff. Kirsty C, thanks so much for your comment. You say that you're a DJ now. That's awesome, man. That's so cool. I love music. I really do love music. You've probably told from when I'm talking about stuff. I'm an old rocker at heart. Like a lot of new metal as well, and new music as well. I think there's some great new music out there at the minute. There's just great music in general. But you said, let me read your comment. Let me have a gander. You say you're a karaoke host. Oh, mate. Let's go. Love a good karaoke. It's not something I often do. What's my go-to song? My go-to song would be Paradise by the Dashboard Light. And I'm not too bad at singing it, actually. People are often like, oh, freaking hell. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Yay! I can have a laugh with a one of them nights, a DJ night, a karaoke night. That's the words I was looking for. Right, is that everything? I think that's everything. There's no bloody light switch in here. Oh, hang on. Might not be everything. No, it's not everything. And there's that suitcase. There we go. Stick you in there. Nice. And you in here. Yeah, there's going to be loads more stuff that we forget, but there we go. Right, let's just have a quick look at the rarity of stuff. It's all rare, premium, Common, rare, great. These are all rare, nice, premium, rare. Kitchen's all premium. Are you kidding me? That's loads of money right there. Stove, even the table's premium. That's not a premium table, surely. Well, I'm not complaining. Is this dresser premium? Yes, it is. Washing machine rare. Right, time to start dismantling. Well, that's exciting because there's a lot of good stuff in here. And I'm thinking maybe we'll get this out of the way because it's a little bit in the way. I'm thinking we'll start dismantling and loading straight into the truck, actually. Because these boxes are all the same shape anyway, aren't they? So let's start with that. So what's your DJ song to go to, Kirsty? What song do you... In fact, what songs do you all have to sing? What songs do you all enjoy singing? Like I say, I don't think it really matters that we can sing or not. I sang a song the other day, a song that I really enjoy singing, and just sent it to our lass, and she says, well, why are you sending me that? And I was like, just because I wanted to, love. She's like, okay, cool. Like, did you listen to it? She was like, I listened to about 30 seconds of it. I was like, cool, that's all good. That is all good, sweetheart. So what is your go-to karaoke songs? What other songs would I go to in karaoke? Probably... See, I like really rare songs, so stuff like I'd love to sing like Creeper. It's one of my favourite songs to sing at the minute. A song called Lovers Led Astray. Like, that just fills me with great satisfaction to sing. I don't know why. I assume it's because my register, and I don't really know how all this works, but I assume it's because my register is quite similar to the lead singer from that. I think it means I don't sound like a wailing kitten when I do sing it. Loving the new Ice Nine Kills song. I think that's great, and I'm loving singing that as well, actually. Been listening to that on a morning when I wake up. Been making me smile. Yeah, it's a really good song, actually. But yeah, Kirsty, if you enjoy that, do us a solid. Check out my Rising Star series. It's a bit of a weird one. The gameplay is like not the most exciting thing. We're basically taking a band from the start, but basically every episode I talk about a different band, a band that's either close to my heart or one that I've got a story from working with in the past, because I've worked with a lot of bands as well. You know, there's stories of Robert Plant in there and stuff like that from when I worked with Robert Plant and stuff like that. So do check that out, man. It's quite a good series. I'm really proud of that, actually. It's just good to talk sometimes, you know. And yeah, that's very much my outlet, because not as many people are watching it. So do let me know what you think. But I also talk about, like, you know, I'll talk about Black Sabbath, but I'll also talk about ABC, you know. Oh, that's another good one. That's the look. The look of love. Martin Fry. God, good stuff. Worked with him as well. Did I talk about that in the episode? I don't even think I did. He was in a Versus show with Tony Hadley that I was doing, and Martin Fry was just excellent. Really enjoyed him. So I really like ABC though. Lexicon of Love is just a banging album. So yeah, I like a range of music. So yeah, do check out that series if you want to. I'm not just trying to get you onto it, but if you're a music fan like myself, you might find something you enjoy about it. You might not. I'm talking about Alice Cooper in the last episode I did, which was a lot of fun. Sweet, let's go. You make my hoarder's heart happy by the way you play, says Kirsty C. Well, I appreciate that. Well, I think this is going to be a very satisfying episode for you as we slowly dismantle this house in the most satisfyingly way possible. Satisfyingly, that's not even a word, but that's fine. Blue, hello, how are you doing? Says, lol Grim, I think there are more women watching this series than you know. I'm also a woman, but you referred to me as a lad before. My apologies for that. Sorry. I made a mistake. But then at the same time, like, I'm often quite like dude and man and stuff like that, and that's just language that I grew up with, and hopefully I didn't offend you. It certainly wasn't meant with any sort of offense whatsoever. I like this series in this game because I like the grind. Nice, man. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. How do I come out of this? I can come out of this. Great. Oh, that was lucky. I thought that was going to fall. I didn't realise it was stood on the bloody thing. I thought it was attached to the wall. It's that bloody big. All right, cool. Fair enough. Whew, that was close, wasn't it? Thank God we could back out of it and carry on. I would have redone it all if I needed to, though. I'll be honest with you. Like, it would have been worth it. Grim things. Oh, I love that bass. The solid bass. Lovely stuff. Let's get this in. Nice. Oh, it's so nice to be able to load the van immediately, you know, as well. That's a nice little upgrade, isn't it? Yeah, I knew the van upgrade would be great. I really did. Sweet, let's go. And we'll do this one. Fine, why not? Why not? Let's go. Carry on here and carry on with my friend Blue's comment, who says, I like this series in this game because I like the grind. Also, me and my wife both got this game today. Thanks to you. Well, I hope you and your wife are enjoying it. Hope you are enjoying dismantling stuff, having fun, having a laugh together, man. That's so cool that you play video games with your wife as well. Like, I've never really had a girlfriend that's into video games. Thankfully, my girlfriend doesn't mind. My girlfriend is so, like, chill about me just enjoying myself. And I'm not, like, a huge video gamer, I don't think. He says with a video game channel that he puts hours and hours a week into. But in general, I'm not a huge video gamer. I prefer living, you know, I prefer doing stuff, is what I'd say. I'm not like one of these that shies away from going out and having a good time. You know, I think a night out in the pub is just as important sometimes with your loved ones, you know. Is there any screws here? There'll be definitely screws here because there was no things on it. Sweet. So, yeah, I'm pleased that you can enjoy it together, and I hope you are enjoying it together. I hope you're tagging out the grind. I hope one of you sleeping while the other one's bashing things out. Me and my brother used to do that with Euro Truck Simulator 2. We used to like, right, okay, you could take over now. You can do it. Just grind. Just drive from place to place. Even though I'm awful at driving in games, as you know if you've watched any of the other series whatsoever. P.S. The brick pallet shelf is not moving because in the edit mode in 4520 because there could be empty brick pallets stacked in the store where you buy the bricks. Thank you so much for that. I didn't realise that was the case. I did mention it in the other video. I didn't realise it was Blue that said it. But thank you so much. Yes, you are exactly right. That is exactly probably why it didn't move. So thank you. And hey up to your wife as well. Hello, Blue's wife. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. And hope Blue's bought you... Has Blue bought you any flowers recently? You should both buy each other more flowers. There we go. Why not? I don't know. Hey, I'm ranting. Whatever. Let's go. Let's stick these outside. Nice. Boom. A bit awkward. Hopefully we can get these on the back of a truck or something like that at some point. Let's go. Let's carry on dismantling this. Oh, satisfying. Satisfying. Loving it. Tyler W6CK. Hey up, Tyler. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining me, mate. He says, whoops, you let one slip. I don't think I've ever heard you swear in a video before. Oh, yeah. I have sworn in videos before. I try not to. It's not... When I first started doing videos and I was doing Give Me a Whole Yeah, if you look back at our early videos, mate, we just swear. Me and my mate were just swearing. We're just swearing. And I was watching back the video and I was like, dude, why are we swearing so much? We don't even swear this much in real life. And I was like, what's the point? Like, all it does is alienate, like, an audience, right, of people that don't want to hear swearing. And it's not cool, it's not big, it's not clever. Let's think of, like, better words to say about things. So I consciously made the decision to try not to swear in my videos. Like, if I swear in my videos, me nephew can't enjoy them. And, you know, why can't he enjoy Water Park Simulator? And I'm not saying I make content for him. I don't make content for him. And all the sort of videos are labelled as for adults, you know, because I do believe they are for adults. Like, I don't believe the conversations we're having in these conversations are sort of necessarily engaging for kids. You know, I'm not playing for kids. So, yeah, but yeah, if you go back and watch the early Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast videos, I was just swearing like you won't believe, and it's just not cool. So I try not to swear, but then I also don't hold myself back if I do swear. I just notice it now because I do my best, I guess, not to, more often than not. So yeah, you do get a lot of some YouTubers, not a lot, just some YouTubers who will swear for the sake of swearing, and actually the language is way more sort of varied than that. And actually, I just don't think it's very chill to watch someone swearing all the time. You know, personally, just my experience. You know, but then I guess if people want to watch someone swear and have these sort of big moments in video games and all that sort of stuff, then they can go find someone else. You know, that's cool. I'm sure, you know, this channel ain't going to be for them. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to want to watch someone pick apart boxes slowly. They want to see a 360 no scope with a big swear and a big. It was kind of that weird thing, wasn't it, when multiplayer become a thing in games, and man, the language and the sort of insults that were thrown around, and me and my brother were just like playing. We're like, what? Because we grew up in an absolute no swearing household. You know, we weren't allowed to swear. I mean, we do swear with my mum and dad nowadays. It's not a problem. But back then, no. If I swore, I got a bloody clip around the ear. Do you know what I mean? Right, we can't see this, but someone did say if you hold it there, you can. There we go. Well, we saw it. That's fine. I don't feel that's too cheaty. Oh no, we could have glitched through it. There we go. Sweet. Oh, and now I've seen that I've missed a chop out, which I wish I didn't see. Let's go and do these ones. Lovely stuff. So that's the sort of story about swearing. Yeah, I don't tend to swear in videos, but I certainly have. There's one story from where I crashed and straight away, oh no, my phone's fallen on the floor. I'm so sorry about all the banging around of my bloody phone. I know it's real annoying. I can't do it about it right now, guys. I'll try and fix it for the future. A great video, and it's also 12 AM. I should be asleep, but I can't. Oh, Saskatchewan Moose. I hope you got to sleep eventually. Man, I hate it when you can't sleep. But to be honest, I do think videos like this are the type of videos I watch just to chill. Do you know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, though, I also listen to a wrestling podcast a lot, primarily because I don't have to concentrate. Called Jim Cornette, who absolutely is not chill and swears a lot. There we go. Sweet. Velvet Glove. Hello. Thanks for your support on the series. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this lined up. I can't line it up. I'll tell you what, let's do it on this side. That'll be a lot easier. Or just vice versa, I can get a solid foundation for it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, banging. Sweet. And let's take this apart, I suppose. Why not? Why not? I need to do the bedding first. Okay, fine. Okay, screws here. Let's start with these. Lovely. Velvet Glove says, there's a heck of a lot of female gamers out here. And a lot of us enjoy watching good games with a down-to-earth and interesting content creator. Well, that's very kind of you. Bless you. No, it's that's really cool, and I appreciate you. I appreciate, you know, and I don't mean to gender sort of what's the word? Gender classify. I don't bloody know. To say like, girls don't like this game, gamers do like this game, blah blah blah. I appreciate if you're a girl or a guy and you enjoy this game. I bet the lighting switch was on there, you know, and that's why we can't get that bloody thing. Let's dismantle this one because this was a nightmare last time from what I remember. Let's see if it's been patched. Here we go. Cool. No, I'm so pleased that you're enjoying this content, girls, guys. I wonder if this, because there are more guys that watch my channel on my stats according to my YouTube analytics. I wonder if it's a thing of more comments from ladies. I don't really know, but I appreciate you all, and I appreciate you all commenting. Man, you're making this series hella easy to play. I just turn it on for a couple of hours, play the game, read your comments out, I guess react to them comments in a bizarre way, and that's the game done. Right, open the bloody door. Oh, close the door. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, we can do both the doors with these. That's great. Let's get them done. Hey, this seems neater. Has this been fixed? I feel like this has been fixed in the patch. There was a patch. There's been a couple of patches. Yeah, man. And I'm not trying to whatever the word is, gender. I don't know. You know, with the content of the game either. It's just I don't know. It was weirdly surprising to me, but not in a good way. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy for it. Like, I'm just happy you're here and happy you're enjoying it. And that's all I want, really. Cool. Thanks. As I've sat to the 18th, I'm feeling a heck of a lot better than I was. Well, I'm pleased, man. I'm really pleased. I hope you don't mind that. That's just my way of talk. I'm really pleased that you're enjoying it. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Sick. And now can we take these off? There we go. And that, yeah, sweet, lovely. Phew. Thank God them doors are off. They were a pain in the ass. Let's go. I still have a cough hanging around. Man, I hope it goes. Sometimes coughs can linger forever, can't they? It's real annoying. Our lass, I think she got the bad infection that closed the word down. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube anymore. They used to like stop videos if you said that. But yeah, she got that at download, and then I think she's had it again recently again. So she's not been very well at all this year, to be honest with you. She's been really struggling. So love to her, man. But I now managed to sleep through the night, thank goodness. Oh, when you can't sleep through the night, that's the worst. That's the worst. I had it the other week where I had a confrontation with my neighbour. This is what I swore about. And I struggled to wake up in the morning. I messaged work and I was like, look, do you mind if I just take some time, because I'm too sleepy to come into work. And my boss was like, not a problem, enjoy your day off. And mate, I have the best boss in the world. Let's go. This can stay out here because I want some of them more flat ones, and we've got a load more to take apart. So let's do it. Sweet. Let's get the chairs outside first of all. Nice. Gonna leave these out here because they're not flat boxes for now. And I guess we'll start to work on this table first of all. Nice. Mate, this is looking great. There's so much stuff we can get in here. This is great. Cool. Dismantling simulator. Deconstruction Simulator. Let's go. Just chill. New release schedule is good for me. I'm pleased. I'm so pleased. As when my work gets busy, I work into the evenings and weekends, so my fun stuff falls behind. Oh mate, well I hope you get some time off soon, man. I hope you get some time off soon for sure. Oh, there's some plates that fell out. Oops. Okay, we can try and put them away if they survive the dismantling. We will see. Let's go. I'm looking forward to seeing your new truck and how much you can fit in it. Mate, it's been a godsend, hasn't it? Proved even more so, I think, by this episode. Look at this, we're just taking everything apart and getting it all in the truck, not worrying about going back and forth. Absolutely worth the upgrade. Now I need the warehouse upgrade. And then I need the tool upgrade. And then I need that monster truck upgrade. Not that it is actually a monster truck. Although that may be added into the game in a future DLC. Hope you had a terrific time with your lass and bonus kids. Thanks for sharing with us. I haven't been with them for ages, actually. I miss them, man. I miss them. Yeah, it's been hard. I'm hoping... She was on about coming over. Oh, there's some screws here. I'm hoping they're going to come over maybe this week, maybe next week, because it's half term. So, fingers crossed, man. But she's had a family bereavement recently. So she's currently dealing with that, which is all cool. And don't worry, it's nothing like nothing bad, is what I'd say. And and so she's currently dealing with that. So she's got a few things to sort of cope with. So I might not be seeing her as frequently as I'd like to, but you know, there we go. There we go. That's just the nature of a long distance relationship, unfortunately, kids. Yep, it's the one of the biggest down points. But, you know, ultimately she's there for me more than anyone's ever been there for me before, and that's what's important. You know, we speak to each other every day. You know, I think there's been 2 days in our relationship where we've not, and it's generally been because I've been working or she's been on a med break, so it's really tough to talk to each other sometimes when she's on a med break, and I don't like to disturb her. I let her disturb me, if you like. Maybe I was working, what have you. Anyway, 2 days in nearly 5 years. I think we're nearly at 5 years now. Because I do think communication, especially in a long distance relationship, is so bloody important. And so, yeah. Oh, we do communicate well. We are good together. Do love her to pieces. I just wish I could talk to her more. But there we go. Let's go. I hope you had... thanks for sharing. Mate, Velvet, you... Honestly, like, the comments that you're leaving on these videos, all of you, like, just make me want to carry on playing, you know? And it's good, because this has got very grindy, and that's cool. These are the type of games we play on the channel. But, like, if I didn't feel it was adding anything new, then I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. And thankfully, you guys are keeping this fresh every episode by giving me something to talk about for an hour. You know, if not, I think I'd probably have to... I think my first protocol with this game would be to turn it into shorter episodes, because I'd struggle to... Let me figure out a way up on top of this. I'm just wondering if we can use that like a ladder. Yeah, we can. Sick. Fixed. Stick this on the flat one. Beautiful stuff. Even if we can just get one more and a couple of chairs on top or something like that. Hey, I'm happy. I'm more happy than I ever could be with the other truck. We've like dismantled half the house and got it straight into the truck. Like that saves us so much time later on. It really does. And it'll probably be the same when we start taking away floorboards and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like in theory, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I suppose it depends if we do all that in one go. Quite nice to not put it on the floor, but just to take it back straight away. Do you know what I mean? Kind of cool. So let's go. Put that on. Put that on. Lovely stuff. Get this one. I bet there's some behind here. Yes, there they are. Lovely. Oh, I think I need to sneeze. Oh, I've got a right sneeze coming on. So yeah, thanks so much for all your support on this, and hopefully we can carry on making it fresh for you. How the hell am I supposed to get into here? Maybe this way? Ah, very sneaky, very sneaky. Okay, cool. That wasn't a thing with the others, was it? Interesting. And they're all the same design. But there we go. It's done. That's another one done. And there we go. Can we get inside? Get inside, get inside. And there's apparently another piece somewhere. Oh, it's that back piece. Sweet, let's go. Nice. Another item. Banging. It is a small one, so it can go beautifully up there. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh, not satisfying when I misclick. There you go, banging. Sweet, let's see if we can get some more in. Excellent. Let us keep going with these smaller ones, shall we? And go here. And here. And here. And here. Oh. Lovely stuff. Sweet. Yeah, I was streaming a 2 Point Museum earlier on. I'm really enjoying playing that, man. It's a lot of fun. It's great doing it with you guys because you have some great ideas on like decorations, and it's very much different to this game where we're demolishing instead, like building something wicked. Can't wait for Jurassic World Evolution. Them videos should be live. Let me know what you think if you're following along. Your boy Grim's gonna try and play them. Any support is always appreciated, especially on new games, because it just it feeds into the algorithm. It lets people know that people are enjoying the content, whatever that is, you know. And so yeah, try it out. See if it's for you. Might not be for you. Might be for you. Who the hell knows? Let's go. You probably know. I mean, you probably know if you like Jurassic World Evolution anyway, because you've probably seen people play that game before. Boom, lovely. Sick. Next one. Next. Oh, this entire kitchen. All premium. All good. I'm going to run out of shelf space for all this, but that's okay, man. We're going to have so much money when we sell this. And we are absolutely going to be able to sell it. Sweet. Let's go. Asanaria, thanks so much for your comments. I appreciate it. And go support Asanaria, man. She's doing great on her YouTube channel. It's gone up to 15 subscribers. She rocks. She's doing a really good job at live streaming and stuff like that. So, yeah, good for her. I think that people assume that because of hyper stereotyping, is that the word? Hyper stereotyping. And because those who identify as women seem to hide any interest due to expectations like that. I know that in my family, it was my mum who used to build all the furniture. Yeah, man, true. My mum used to do a lot of it, to be honest with you. I mean, my dad was very good with the more complicated stuff, but my mum never stopped to get involved. But my mum's my hero, man. I mean, she's just a grafter. Do you know what I mean? She worked hard for a local authority for a lot of years, and she did a lot of good within that local authority. Which working in a local authority can sometimes be a tricky business. You know, it can be all about politics and stuff like that. My mum never got into that. She was just a decent person, became a manager of the venue, but looked after her staff. Do you know what I mean? And mate, to me, that's a bloody hero. You know, with all them sort of stresses around you. She actually had a job offer to go to Dubai for, you know, a lot of money back in the day, and turned it down. And part of the reason was because she was just so adamant on having a family and being with the family. Like, she couldn't work away because all she really wanted was us. I mean, my mum was going to be in the Olympics for judo, but she had me instead. So you could say I stopped her from achieving her dreams. Or you could also say that I was her dreams. It's a real weird way of looking at it, but it's half true. There is a half-truth in it, and she'd laugh about it as well. So, yeah, there we go. See? Okay, that does kind of fit. It's a little bit awkward. There we go. Get that in there. Nice. We'll see what we can do with the rest of that. Can I get anything on top of that? I doubt it. I doubt we can get a chair on top of that. That's okay, though. Let's go. Let's dismantle this one. Nice. Another one. I know it's getting a bit samey with this kitchen, but there we go. Keep it fresh by carrying on with the comments, shall we? And that's Scenario, who's been writing some incredibly long comments, and I really appreciate him, man. Until a bat became too much of an issue, the power tools were a whole other story. I remember that when I moved into my first apartment, it was my mum and my brother's girlfriend who actually built the furniture with me. When I mentioned to my parents about fixing the plumbing under the sink, or using power tools, they ask why my partner isn't doing it. That's interesting. That's interesting. So maybe it was a stereotype on them, even though your mother was the strong one that was doing it. That's interesting, isn't it? Though, when it is in front of my granddad, he tries to give me tips and ask why they expect me to rely on someone else. Well, it's true, man. It's true. You've got to sort of look after yourself, haven't you? You know? I think that's why I'm... This is sort of a different thing, really. But I think that's why, like, I've become much better in a relationship. Because I'm not worried about... I'm only with our lass because she makes my life better. You know? And like, I'm confident in myself, and like, you know, we make each other happy, so that's why we're together. And actually, I do think that love can be it's okay to be that sort of selfish, because actually that shows real love. That shows that actually you not only, you know, do you say you love someone, but you actively say, I choose you, you know, permanently. So yeah, I do love our lass to pieces, but no, I'm very confident in myself as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you get older, like, and you've been through the sort of messing about and stuff, you go, you know what? Maybe I am all right. Maybe I am all right. Yeah, you can't lose that confidence, man. You gotta love yourself, and you gotta be able to handle yourself. I always say with our lass, like, if we break up, like, you know, it devastates me. I don't want that, but I'll be all right, and you'll be all right, you know, because we've learnt to cope through years of struggle of not coping, you know. Not that I have any intention of getting rid of our lass, because she's banging. So let's go. Boom, boom. It does sound really cocky, but it's not meant to be cocky. It's not meant to be selfish, you know. Just like, I don't know. It's a weird one, I guess. Sweet. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Let's go. And then how are we get into these? I'm gonna go through the wall or something. This one. How the hell are we going to get to them? Try taking the frame apart? No, can't take that because of that. Can't take that because of that. Can't take that because of them. Great. So how are we supposed to get into there? Maybe we'll have more luck if we take off the shelf next to it. And give it a go. I'm not entirely convinced myself in even this, but we can see that's difficult. How are we supposed to get into there without a sledgehammer? I don't know. Your granddad sounds like a good man, though. Sweet. Reminds me of when my siblings and I were little. There was some kind of power issue in the hallway, and my granddad, being both a mechanic and an electrical engineer, came round to sort it. He pulled up the carpets and a load of the floorboards. Mum and my nan went out to the shops to go to the cafe for tea. We had to turn the electric off, so no kettle, no tea. My siblings and I wanted to stay at home and watch. He promised them he would keep an eye on us, so they left us in his care. When they came back and saw us standing in the holes between the floorboards and helping him pass wires through the line, they were not best pleased. In their eyes, my siblings were too young, about 5 and 7, and I was a girl, so shouldn't be doing such a thing. That's hilarious. That's mental, isn't it? Well, in my opinion, yeah, I think Ivana was right. The thing is, like, I do it with the kids all the time. Like, they said to me today, even today, like when I was at my mum and dad's, they says, "Oh, can we have a fruit shoot?" And I knew the answer was yeah, and I said, yeah. Can I have a fruit shoot? Yeah, yeah, no problem. And then there was waiting for me, and I was like, well, what are you waiting for? And I was like, for a fruit shoot. And I was like, do you know where they are? I said, yeah, I know where they are. I said, go on then, go get them. I'm not doing it for you, you know? I think you've got to give kids that bit of independence, you know? And it sounds like your granddad was doing the right thing, in my opinion. Maybe not in your mum and nan's opinion, but in my opinion, your granddad was doing the right thing. He was showing you something. And I think it's actually a real skill in itself, where you can engage someone in a skill that wouldn't necessarily be befitting of what their age group is or whatever. I think that's a skill, man. Hey, if I could watch a football YouTube, I'm not interested in football. If I could watch a football YouTube that engaged me, then great, that'd be fine. Ultimately, I've watched a few of them pack opening vids because I find them, you know, they satisfy my, I guess that dopamine thing, you know, where you're like, oh, what's he gonna get? Oh, he's got this, and I haven't got a bloody clue who. I mean, I know who Ian Rush was, you know, who played for Liverpool many moons ago. I don't know. I couldn't even name a person. I know who Ronaldo is, but I don't have a clue who else is. But again, if you can make interesting content on it, like even more strength to you. Do you know what I mean? Is what I'm saying. If you can be engaging about it, like that's the way it is, isn't it? That's cool. I quite like doing things with my hands. As long as it isn't too complicated, I find it quite relaxing. Grounding, in a way, says that scenario. I think that my son is the same way, as he likes to do woodwork and painting. Nice, man. I like painting. Painting miniatures. I would, but I'm kind of quite bad at both things. Building kits, though, that I can do. This is why I do crochet and knitting and such. Oh, mate, you are so like our lass. But then the problem with our lass is that she starts something and then doesn't finish it. It's the ADHD thing, and I know that Asanari has ADHD as well, where she starts something and then just she'll invest the world into it. I do exactly the same. You invest so much money into it and then you just drop it. But no, I really enjoy miniature paintings. I really enjoy jigsaws, that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Sweet. Those are seen as traditional females' hobbies and jobs. Ah, right, okay. Sweet. Let's go. Sorry, where am I with the comment? Sorry. And so I got quite a bit of support from my family with it. Side note, feel free to call me dude if you want. I always saw that as a gender neutral term myself anyway. Yeah, I do. I have to catch myself because I think it's... I don't know. Is it? I think it's a gender neutral term, but then I think man is as well. To be honest with you, you know. So I don't know. I use them both. I hope I don't offend anyone. You know, I think it's I just say what I say. I don't really think too hard about what I say either. If I did these, it'd be very different videos. If I wrote a script, Jesus, you guys are writing the script for me. I just verbalise what's on my mind when I read it. Let's go. Okay, cool. Let's get this one in there if I can. Can we get this one on top of there? I'm going to do a good job. What do you reckon? The problem is there'll be like one place it can go, and I'm not going to find it. Oh, I found it. Has he bloody found it? Has he bloody found it? Hey, not bad, not bad. Not bad, Grim. Yeah, well, as I sort of said in the other episode, like, my gender. I was having a piss the other night, right, in a nightclub. This is a couple of months back, and a dude turns to me and he says, and we're chatting, you know, having a laugh, whatever it was about, something, you know. This is what dudes do. We joke about piss in the toilets. We don't really. Mate, how the hell am I supposed to get in here? I can't zoom in any further. Maybe I can do something where I glitch into it. Oh, nearly. Oh. 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 Oh, her. Hello. Where am I? No, I'm in that corner. Go in that corner. There's the thing. I only bloody got the thing. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing an animation, but it's not making any sound. Okay. Where are we now? Where do you think we are now? Who is in this house? So I'm having a piss, and he turns to me and he says, "How do you identify?" Because I was wearing makeup, and I'm like, "What do you mean, man? What? Like, how do I identify? What your pronouns?" That's what he said. Like, dude, like, we're just having a piss and having a good time. Like, you're ruining. Whoa! You're ruining the magic of the moment. Magic moments. I was so very confused by the situation. I just don't feel it should be necessary, I think, is my thing. But then actually I'm kind of like that with pride, because I'm a bisexual man and perfectly happy with that. But like I don't really feel the need to sort of celebrate it. It should just be sort of fine, do you know what I mean? Just my opinion. And I understand, mate, that's a whole like different kettle of fish, and I don't mean to upset anyone. You know, this is annoying. This is real annoying. Can Grim do it? Can Grim do it? I feel like that would have been the best shot we had. Maybe we tried from the top. The top glitch. Oh no, that's going into there. Oh hello, where are we now? Whose house is this? I'm not going to be able to get it. I can't get all four like that. And now we've absolutely knackered up the camera. Can't zoom in anymore. Can't get around there to get the bloody things. It feels like that should come off. Because it's not actually connected to that. It's connected to this one. Is that right? Oh, it's connected to that. Well, that's a mistake. No, this is fruitless. Ugh! Hammer smash. Oh, have I just ruined that? What a plonker. What a plonker. There we go. Sweet. Well, that sorted that out. That was satisfying as well, after struggling with it for so long. So, I was just like, it just felt like the wrong moment to like have to ask a question like that. I'm like, I mean, you don't even know my name. Do you know what I mean? Like, and so I just found it funny. But I was just like honestly, it really doesn't matter what gender I am or what, you know, how I identify. We just carry on like playing Ghostbusters in the toilet and trying to like, you know, aim our piss to knock this ball into each other's side. That's Ghostbusters. You never cross the streams, guys. Never cross the streams. Yeah, I don't know. Just found it a bit weird. But then I've always found the gender thing a bit weird because it's probably because I'm David Bowie. You know, what gender was David Bowie? Question. Yeah. I don't think it mattered. He was an alien. Do you know what I mean? But like, if we're all aliens, when we are all aliens, you know, just with different genders. I don't know. It's not. I'm not even trying to like be profound or something. It's not profound. It's just something I struggle with because I just don't really get it, and I don't feel the need to get it. Just let people be people, man. But maybe that's just a fence-sitting approach. That actually does no good for gender equality. You know, I don't know. There we go. Wow, where did that come from? Asanaria. That was you got me on that one. Oh yes, dude. That's where that came from. Sweet, rock and roll. Thanks, dude. Dudette. I do like dudette as well because no one uses the term dudette. Why not? I do like it. There we go. Sweet. Let's go. So it's not just about offending. It's just I don't even know what I think about it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. I'm fine with the new schedule. I remember telling you before, you think about your schedule, and that I was worried you were overdoing it. I am a little bit, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying seeing that people are enjoying it, and when I get feedback from you guys, like that means the world, man. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm glad that you're looking out for yourself and your health and not feeling too pressured. No, it gets to a point with these series though, especially with these grindy games where it feels like we're hooked. But if we blast it all out in one go, actually we might miss some major updates. There might be something big that comes out, and I think one every other day for an hour-long episode is a lot to ask of people anyway. So it works for me. Hopefully it works for you guys, and yeah, hopefully you're still with us. But maybe it doesn't work for some people. Asanari says that she doesn't watch Grill Master, but do watch some Real Civil Engineer. I find some of his stuff annoying sometimes, but it really depends on the game and the mood that I'm in. Yeah, I think he creates. I hear a lot of people say that about him. I think he creates quite good half-hour content. Sometimes I just want to watch something for half an hour. I only got half hour to do. I'll watch it. I'll see his. It's very heavily edited, which is cool. Sometimes sort of saves the grind. But other times I just want to hang out with someone and watch them play. So I'll watch someone do a live stream, or I'll watch someone play a Let's Play series, a classic Let's Play series like this. I mean, I used to like it when they were doing like Minecraft Let's Play series. I used to watch a guy called Direwolf who used to have. I mean, he did have some edits at times, but quite few and far between. And I enjoyed that. So I think that my content is quite similar to his, I guess. Yes, I rip off Direwolf20. I don't even know if he's still going, actually. I haven't watched his content for a long time. We used to do Minecraft with mods. Very heavy mods, So, like, technical mods and stuff like that. So, I always found that quite enjoyable. And to the point where I downloaded Minecraft because of it. So, yeah. Which I think is always an indicator that you're enjoying watching someone. Do you know what I mean? So, sweet. Let's get this nice little box up here. That'll look great in there. Nice. Lovely stuff. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. See what else we got. Nice, that's that room done. Table here. Oh, mate, this has been a full episode of taking apart furniture. This has been great. How satisfying has this been? Would have been great to have had an upgraded screwdriver for this one, to be honest. I say that, but then I couldn't read any bloody comments, could I? Let's go. Carry on with Asanaria's comment. I find that with a lot of YouTubers, actually, the mood you're in. Yeah, I do as well. I've seen a couple of others play Deconstruction Simulator, and one of them actually clarified that he knows that he isn't necessarily getting everything that he could from the contracts, but since he has so many people yelling at him in the comments, he felt the need to clarify that he just wanted to get the stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, more in here. That he felt the need to clarify that he just wanted to get the stuff completed so that he was happy enough with the money, and then he could move on to bigger things that are probably more interesting in a decent amount of time, which makes sense. It absolutely does make sense, and it was a consideration I made, and I just went, actually, I want to hoard this. I want to hoard this because I was watching someone play, and I thought I'd rather see them pick this apart a little bit more slower, a little bit more slower. Great English, Grim. So that's basically how I play, because I saw that person play and I thought, I could try and do it a different way, and that'd satisfy me more, which will hopefully satisfy whoever watches this a bit more, basically. Sweet. We've got one on to the right, haven't we? There we go. Lovely. Got a couple of plates and stuff that we missed, so let's try and pick them up. Hey, I didn't do too bad, though. Just missing 2 plates. I'm not going to complain about that. Not even enough to fill the bloody thing. Okay, cool. Let's go. Right, let's do the... Do we do the lights, or do we do the floor first? Let's do the floor. Let's do the floor and the walls. Let's start taking them apart. Although I don't think we've got much space at the warehouse for walls. This feels like it'll absolutely fill us up, but we can do it anyway. That's fine. It's 2 o'clock. I can't believe how long it's taken, actually. I'm still surprised I don't have an upgrade for the sledgehammers, to be honest with you. But maybe that's not to make it too powerful. I do kind of wish it was a little harder with the sledgehammer. It'd enforce more taking apart in this style of play. Yeah. Here we go. How are we looking on Demolition House? 11%. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Each one of these brings us a little bit closer. Looks like every 2 bring us 1%. Wow. But these walls will come down in no time, you know what it's like. Just need to take apart the outer frames and we'll get what we can from the inner frames and be away with you. Be away with you. Lovely stuff. Sweet. So yeah, I'm glad you're still enjoying the series. Thank you so much. Here we go. Carry on with a comment from Asanaria. Which makes sense. Complete tangent. I found notes that I made for a comment that I planned to write on your pool sim, but never ended up writing. You saw at the back of the part from one of the slides, and it looks like there was a Marks and Spencer's there. Yeah, I did comment in one of the later episodes that I saw the Marks and Spencer's in that from the slide, from the death slide. Yeah. Since Christmas comes up in about 2 months, it reminds me of the Christmas food adverts. Oh, mate. Marks and Spencer's food is banging. Grim can't afford it anymore. I used to eat at Marks and Spencer's quite a lot, actually. But yeah, not anymore. Well, there's not one in town anymore. So what I used to do is finish work, and I just used to go there, and you'd look at... I've always kind of been a bit frugal, and so I always kind of looked at the reduced stuff anyway. And my word, I remember one Christmas, because at Christmas in the town centre, M&S was always quite quiet, actually, because the people who were at work, who normally used to go there, were all working from home or had holidays or what have you. So you used to go there, and my word, they used to have some incredible reduced stuff. I remember getting like a full Serrano ham one Christmas for dirt cheap, and I was like, this comes with a knife, which I've still got, a really sharp knife that you could cut this ham really small, and sort of had that for the next few weeks/months. Just some really beautiful ham, you know. I was like, yeah, that shouldn't have been on sale so quickly, but it was. So Grim was taking advantage of it. Right, it's time to start. Is it time to start doing them? No, I think we unload and then we start doing them. I think that's the best idea. And the reason for that is because I want to put them straight into the truck, and I think we need an empty truck to do that. So let's get some stuff in here. Let's have a look what we can get. I mean, I'm happy to get these in. Very happy to get these in. If we can. Come on now, you should fit on top. It's going to struggle to find a place, isn't it? How can we do this? Let's go. Oh, we can do that. I mean, if I could get it there and it'll fall in, I'll probably still have enough space for stuff. It falls the other way, damn it. And dances. Notice the child dancing. Okay, let's... do we put it on a side? Yeah. Maybe if we was to put it on its side here, we could get it on easier. Hashtag I'm not even sure. Actually, no, I've said it. It's not even going to fit, look. Can I get that one in there if I do that? No, I can't. And I can't get it on top. No, I can't. Okay. Can I get it upside down? No. Okay. Sweet. Okay, well... if that's the case, it's just the case. Let's get some of these boxes back. Nice. Yeah, I would like a nice empty truck to be able to get them straight in. Save us that little bit of extra time of loading. We've got multiple days to do this. We've got 4 days, so absolutely fine with this. It's a valid tactic, and I think that this is a really full truck. In fact, I think it's going to take a little bit of time to pack away, if I'm honest with you. I'm back, back in the New York groove. That's all I've been listening to is freely these last few days. In celebration. Let's just take that, that's fine. That is fine. Yes. Lovely stuff. Probably going to need 1 or 2 more trips back, but that's absolutely fine. Sweet. This is not just Christmas pudding. This is Marks and Spencer's rich and fruity Christmas pudding with luscious sultanas and a luxury rum buttercream, etc. Mate, oh yes, man. Oh, don't. You're making my mouth wet as we talk, man. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Oh. I always feel like there was a comment on something else. It was Killarney, because do you know the food reviewer dude? He was in Hull the other day. And I've got a funny story about that, actually. And... so our people were talking about where to visit and stuff like that in Hull and where to go, and he was saying I think he was staying in a place, so he was like, where can we like do our supermarket shopping? And someone said, you go to Aldi and Lidl for your cheap stuff, you go to Tesco and Morrison's or anything like that for your branded stuff, as long as you've got a club card, and you go to M&S and Waitrose for your sort of delicacies, for your little bit posher. And actually it's true, man. If you do it right, you should really be using all three, because all three really do offer something different, you know. Some of them do offer, like M&S, like and that's the thing, isn't it? That brandy cream sauce. You know, if you to get that from M&S, my word, you are in heaven for the next week. You know, but you can put that on a little basic pudding. You know, and it's actually the brandy sauce that elevates it because it's richer than everything else. You know, so I do think there's some value in what was being said. Oh no, these are so full. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It needs to be over here somewhere. Oh, stick it up there. Stick it up there. Do I make a premium thing over here? I'll stick it on here. We'll stick it on here with all the other premium stuff. Not that there's any other premium stuff on here. That's all kitchen stuff, but this is all kitchen stuff, but it's all premium kitchen stuff, isn't it? Okay, cool. My word, lots of premium stuff here. This contract was great, by the way. Great. Nice. We need more warehouse space. That's the long and short of it all. More warehouse space for more things, because we are starting to get to a point where we are stacking up on top of ourselves. Let's go. Let's get this bed over here, I guess. Nice. What have we got here? Another set of shelves. It's going to have to go here because there's no space over there. And then we've got loads of stuff here. Another one. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, if we're going to get loads of premium stuff like this, we really need like premium shelves for stuff, you know what I mean? This is a smaller one. Probably go on that spot up there. That looks nice. That looks tasty. Stick it there. Sweet. Let's go. Where do you shop? I went to Lidl today. So here's my example, right? So I'm a bit skint at the minute. So I got a Too Good To Go bag yesterday from Greg's. And it gave me a sarnie, a sausage and bean melt, 6 cookies, donuts. I don't really like sweet stuff, so I give them to my work colleagues because I was at work anyway. You know, I had one myself, but bloody hell, I ain't eating 6 cookies. Do you know what I mean? And so yeah, that was lovely. And it had a ham and cheese sarnie with it, a baguette, right? And I was like, banging, all right, cool. I like ham and cheese baguette. I got back home today. After being at my mum and dad's, and I was like, I'm still a bit hungry because a load of us ended up eating food and it wasn't made for the amount of people that was eating. So we all had slightly smaller portions. So I was like, right, I fancy something to eat. And so I got the baguette out and I was like, it's a little, I tried it, it was a bit stale. I was like, it's a little bit like hard, you know. But I really don't want to put the sink over here. Is there a space over here? Yeah, there's a green mat there. I tried it and it was just a bit tough, and I was like, right, I'll tell you what, let's not mess about. So I got I went in Aldi today. I picked up these chorizo cheese bake things. It's like this little terrine, is it called? Terrine. Oh mate. Oh, end the day. Okay, cool. Sweet. Did I do any jobs today? No, I didn't even look at contracts today. Well, that's not good, is it? That's bad behaviour, Grim. Bad behaviour. Sweet, let's start taking some of these off and then we'll end the episode. We might as well do a bit of this. I don't want to just come in next episode and just do all the walls, do you know what I mean? So I bought this and it's like cheese and chorizo and it's all melty and it's all rich and it's way too much, like, you know, but it's really nice, and Aldi do it. So I picked up one of them and I was like, right, what do I do here? So I was like, right, I'll chop up the bread into like small rounds, I guess you'd call them, and then I threw that straight into the. I'm thinking if anything's knackered, we'll just throw it on the floor in the warehouse or bring it back, I think, rather than try and mess about with it here because it's just getting a bit messy doing it that way. There's no easy way to do it, if I'm honest with you. So I got that and then I just like dipped it into the cheese, and my word, it was lush. And that's, you know, that's an example of taking something sort of basic and turning it into something that worked. And actually, the harder bread kind of worked for that because it captured the sogginess of the cheese really well. So yeah, and there's a bit of ham in there as well. So hey, Grim was winning. Grim was winning. Not that you need to know what I was eating, but there we go. Welcome to Grim Sim Labs, where content is everything. There we go. Let's throw this in. Sweet. Nice. Hey, this shouldn't take us too long now. Now that we're throwing it all straight onto the wagon as well, I think that's a great upgrade. I'm very happy for. I've also realised if I press R as I'm carrying it. So check this out, right? If I try and put this down now, it's going to go like that. But if I carry it and then press R as I'm carrying it, it actually flips it. How interesting is that? Little time saver there, isn't it? Little time saver, Let's go. So we're going to have loads of wood after this, which is going to be great. Let's do this here. No. Cool, man. Let's go. That's all done. Nice. So yeah, it was lovely seeing my family today. I'm really happy with it. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and hope, like I say, I'm sure you'll see if you check the channel. There might be a Jurassic World Evolution video out. Really helps me out if you check it out, man. Even if you don't like it, just let me know. But maybe we can deliver a different spin on the game slightly. You know, I'm not doing anything revolutionary with it, but I don't think I've not got it yet, so I can't really comment, can I? But yeah, hope it does well on the channel. Hope it just brings more people into the channel, you know, and then they can come and enjoy the rest of this with us, you know. That's my aim. Grow the channel, save the world, save the cheerleader. In that order, right? Sweet. Well, I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for all your support on this series. I do appreciate you hanging out with me every day, or every other day. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, we're nearly done with this house. It's been an expensive one. We got a lot of stuff out of it. Ta-ra.